Good evening and welcome to another edition of Beer Dad Reviews with me, Dave the Beer Dad. And on this review it is day 7 of our Northern Powerhouse Brew series from the Wylam brewery in Newcastle and the 8 other breweries from up in the north of England. So far we've had some really good beers, we've had some okay beers, but on the whole they've had some really good beers. This one is Northern Powerhouse Brew Series 007 Indian Pale Ale, and it is a Wylam and Northern Monk collaboration. Hops are Citra BBC, Mosaic BBC, Vic Secret and Galaxy. Ingredients, the usual stuff: water, barley, gluten, wheat, oats, hops and yeast. Have a little look at the label. All these cans all have a very similar label. This one and the Box Social I think are the brightest. This one's yellow, Box Social one's green, which is the one I'll be doing tomorrow. The rest have all been sort of red, purple and orange. This one's quite a nice little can. 7.2%, and the best before on this one is the 1st of January 2019, so it says so right there. Not had this beer before, but I do quite like Northern Monk's IPAs, and I had a Wylam IPA at the Liverpool Beer Craft Expo at the end of July. Really enjoyed that stuff as well. So as I say, not had it before, so let's pop a top. Let's see what we get. So there we go, beer in a glass then. Cloudy, murky, solid, very light yellow. What you're seeing there, it's probably a little touch darker from what I'm seeing on this side of the glass. Very much like a New England style IPA. Mango juicy, juice bomb, call it what you want. That's what it looks like. It looks like a smoothie. The head was a finger of head. It's now rapidly dispersing. So we're on to about half a finger. There's a little bit of carbonation in the bottle, in the bottom of the glass, but it's nothing too hefty. You can just slightly see through the bottom there. Looks like a decent drink, to be fair. Let's get our nose stuck in and see what we go. Oh. Right, there's loads of tropical fruit here. There's a proper abundance of tropical fruit. We've got pineapple, the usual mango stuff, stone fruit, peaches, apricots. There's a nice orange tinge to it as well. Peel. Very similar actually to the to yesterday's one. The pale ale. Is it a pale ale? Hold on a second. I think it was. Trying to find the can. Anyway, smells good. Looks good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Now that surprises me. Carbonation is light but very spiky at the front, at the forefront of the beer. Very jagged, but it disappears obviously as it bubbles. The body is a little bit thick, a bit on the hefty side. Now it does say that there's wheat and oats in this. I'm pretty sure there's probably a bit of lactose in there as well. It does have a bit of a creamy feel to it. It does feel smoothie-esque. It is a bit thick, but it's very pleasant on the palate. Taste-wise, you're getting pretty much what you're getting on the aroma. Tons of fruit. A nice, juicy feel in your mouth. It's really pleasant. And again, with the thick mouth, with the thick beer, it's okay. It matches quite well. you know what I am getting? There's a little bit of a burn here. Does that put me off? Nah, not at all. Not at all. This is beautiful. It's well made, well balanced, well rounded. When you get two of the best brews in the country working together, you go to get a decent beer. And this, my little puppets, is a decent beer. It is beautiful. I've had better IPAs, I'll say that. I've had a lot worse IPAs than this. It's very, very typical Northern Monk. Excuse me. You can tell this is made by Northern Monk. Delicious. Delicious. Now this has been out of the fridge for a little while, so it's probably just chilled. Potentially, if I let this warm up a little bit more, maybe some more of the flavours will come out. But it's good. It's got a good flavour, as I say. Well made, well rounded. And that's what I'd expect from these two. That's why, when I was saying about the Cloudwater one, I was a little bit disappointed. Because Cloudwater makes some exceptional double IPAs and some exceptional IPAs. And double dry hop stuff. The double dry hop stuff at the moment is fantastic. But they let me down. This hasn't. This has given me what I thought I was going to get. This became a mainstream beer. Would I buy it? Absolutely, I'd buy it. It's bloody gorgeous. So, let's wrap this thing up then. 7 minutes. Excuse me. Wylam, Northern Monk collaboration for the Brewhouse Power Series. Sorry, the Northern Powerhouse Brew Series number 7. Would I buy it again? Yes. If I could, it became a mainstream beer. Yes. If I saw it in a bar, Brewdog or the Northern Monk tap room or Wylam tap room, would I buy it? Yes. Would I recommend this to friends? Yes. This is quality. This, for me, is up there with the Buxton, the first one, number 1, the 10.2% IPA Imperial. Beautiful. This is quality. Right, so if you've had this beer, let me know what you think. Watching for the first time and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It's really good. What's it going to cost you? Doubt. There will be a link to the Wylam Brewery below, where I'm pretty sure you can get these. I bought this from Honest Brew on the internet at £39.99 whole English pence. That's an absolute bargain. Yeah, so there you go. Please comment if you want, if you like the video. If you don't like the video, this goes in the recycle. I'll see you in the next one. Hail, hail.